I really enjoyed my experience with human-centered design. It's helped me adapt to see different things and change my life around from negative to positive. I've been at Chrysalis for about 3.5 years now, and I really enjoy every moment I've been here. I'd rather be here than anywhere. It's like a second home.
We have over 50 years of existence, and one thing that has stood the test of time is our motto of change, growth, and opportunity. So with human-centered design, this really is the next big step for Chrysalis.
Human-centered design is based on an engineering concept that actually was developed by IDEO in the United States. And really the whole concept around human-centered design is the fact that you need to get to know the people. You need to know what their needs really are, and you need to design then things that meet those needs.
HCD is really bringing Chrysalis from an activity-based program where individuals can choose from different activities that are preset into more of a goal-based model where we design our programs around what each individual's personal goals are. And so we take what they tell us in their interviews and what their parents tell us, what they are like outside of Chrysalis, and we bring those types of programs to them. This is unique because instead of taking a program that's already in place and saying these are the boxes that you need to fit into, we're really open for anything. And so if there's something that you want to do and we don't currently have a program for that, we want to build that program and find other people who maybe share that goal or want that particular thing.
The brainstorming ideas they had, and they found that Kevin really likes public speaking. In a way, which surprised me, but didn't surprise me. And so he's been involved in putting together some presentations on PowerPoint and actually presenting them to groups. It's just really nice to see him when he's in that mode. It's a really positive thing for him, and I've just been hearing that he's really enjoying, and it's almost like he's hit another level of confidence in himself, which is badly needed.
My experience with the human-centered design has been very beneficial to my son Slade. It's provided a wealth of information, and it's helped us to be able to identify some attainable goals for Slade. One of the things that was very prevalent that came out of the assessment of HCD was that Slade needed to be out in the community and doing something that he was able to do. And as a result, Chrysalis really went up and above the call of duty to identify some resources out in the community where he could actually go and participate in their programming.
We all want to be independent people. We all want to have a voice into how our story plays out. And so that's critical in best understanding what each person's hopes and dreams and aspirations are.
Some of the skills that people have learned through human-centered design is increasing just their independence, and we're just seeing people become more vocal when it comes to speaking up for themselves.
My name is Kate Tiemann. I've been to Chrysalis for a long time. I learned about being independent. I pour myself some juice every morning and get some yogurt in the morning to eat for breakfast. I learned to help out with the homeless and the homeless children as well.
We've seen a lot of growth in the last couple of years in Kate and Kate's striving and desire to be more independent.
And I think the stress in our family has decreased since we've been at Chrysalis, just because we know that she's being offered programming and she's being cared for and she's being respected.
The employees at Chrysalis have really embraced human-centered design. If you're providing service to someone, you want to do the best that you can for that person. And our staff are very genuine about that. And so when we came up with the idea that we wanted to do more and better for our clients, the staff really were on board with that.
I feel very supported by the staff. If we email with a concern, they respond very quickly. They are open to hearing our suggestions. They always ask for our input. I haven't met a staff member that I haven't been impressed with or haven't felt comfortable with.
Human-centered design also has a great impact on the community. The fact is that a lot of people we're serving are living very isolated lives and are experiencing physical health or mental health challenges. When we can connect them more to the community, we're seeing huge improvements in that area.
Having clients from Chrysalis had such a fantastic positive impact on our staff and our guests. Katie's really added to the team in the sense that she's super friendly. She's really come out of her shell. She interacts with the staff quite a bit, which I think is fantastic, and people respect her, and I think that's really important. It's really important that other employers consider having people with disabilities, whether it's through Chrysalis or any other work program. There's an entire workforce that has so much potential. So far, our experience with Chrysalis has been incredibly positive.
It's really exciting to see how human-centered design has evolved at Chrysalis over the last few years. It used to be a standalone program, but now it's really just the process, and it's really embedded in the whole organization. One of the more recent ones is when we actually got together and used the design thinking experience to name our new social enterprise CRISP.
CRISP, our most recent social enterprise, launched in 2020, consists of 2 growing containers with the capacity to grow upwards of 140 different varieties of leafy greens, lettuces, kales, spinaches, and a number of different herbs. Traditionally, locally grown produce in Alberta is British Columbia or even California. We at Chrysalis felt this was an opportunity for us in the Edmonton region, where our winters are quite hardy, to really connect with our community and provide fresh, locally grown produce 365 days a year.
From a community point of view, the social enterprises, I think, add a lot of value and benefit. So not only are we producing products that are needed by people out in the communities, but I think also there's just a strong economic support that we provide to the communities. The other component is that our clients at Chrysalis then have the opportunity to come in and observe and perhaps make a decision that if they want to come in and they have the skills necessary to work in a social enterprise, that they would be able to do that as well. And so what we have been focused on for the last 3 years from the social enterprises and the profits from there is to go towards human-centered design.
People with disabilities are so important to our society. They're not just important at Chrysalis, there's so much that they have to offer. And human-centered design brings people out from where they currently are and just makes people so much more confident. We're really able to dig into their strengths and talents and bring that forward.
I think that everybody who is a friend of Chrysalis in some way or fashion has a genuine desire to improve the world around us and to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. So when we're witness to that, there's no more rewarding feeling.
They're providing the most beneficial program for Kate as possible, and I'm thrilled for her that she will have the chance to highlight what her strengths are and to build on the things that are important to her.
Chrysalis has always been just a fantastic place. Everybody who works here is fantastic. If I feel like this is home, Kevin definitely does.
They're always helpful, open, honest. You can talk to everybody, feel safe while talking to them. Yeah, there's nothing compared to the staff here at Chrysalis. The life changers.
With the goals that Chrysalis has identified, they're going to be the vehicle for her to shine. As her mother, I couldn't ask for anything more for her. This is the first time in Kate's life that other people see her as we do, see what she's capable of, and that's very, very exciting. And that's all because of Chrysalis and the Human-Centered Design Program, for sure. So we're thrilled.